There are many red flags that a man is trying too hard to impress her with that a woman can see. Your flashy, grandiose moves are completely ineffective at impressing women. Why? There are several reasons why you should quit trying to seduce ladies, because doing so would ruin your appeal. 10 reasons why you should stop attempting to impress women are discussed in this video. This will assist you in putting an end to your current attempts to impress women. Although this seems utterly incoherent, once you watch the entire film, it will all make sense. You will be able to embrace the idea that you are sufficient just the way you are at the end of this video. For some advice that could change your life, be sure to watch the entire video. Welcome to Z Taxi. On this channel, we love sharing relationship information, tips, and tricks to help you take your game to the next level. Subscribe if you're new here, and give this video a big thumbs up for that good old YouTube algorithm. Now, without further ado, let's begin. The 10th point is that you are not alone. You should be aware that you are not the only rose in a woman's garden if you are making a concerted effort to impress her. Many males are vying for her attention. What distinguishes you? Are you merely another man joining the crowd? Awfully, sure. You might be boring ladies to death with your typical approaches to making an impression. Additionally, because various women have distinct personalities, the techniques you use to impress your last date could not work on the subsequent one. Your cheesy routine will just drive them away. Respect her judgments, even if they exclude you, to demonstrate that you are different rather than just claiming to be. 9. You'll come out as needy. When you try to impress a lady, you frequently come across as so needy and desperate that women tend to back off. You forfeit your chance to acquire her affection as well as your self-respect. The smell of cheap perfume is desperation. No lady enjoys a man who is covered with it. It's really off-putting when a man exhibits constant neediness. Men who always seek something are unpopular with women. Either time or attention is available. Although a man deserves both, because we have so much going on in our lives, sometimes requesting too much time and attention from others makes things worse. She will leave you because of your persistent efforts to win her over and stay in her life. Simply avoid asking for assistance too frequently, especially when you are capable of doing it yourself, if you want to develop into such a man. Don't undervalue your skills. Never hide behind other people. Be a strong advocate for yourself and others to gain instant attractiveness. Unfortunately, no one finds a meek man impressive because they dislike them. Number 8. Your self-esteem will be damaged. First of all, it should never be acceptable to try to impress a lady at the expense of your self-esteem. If you try too hard, she will have the upper hand and you will be in the lower position. Your spouse is intended to be on an equal footing with you and to accompany you everywhere you go. Women do not find it impressive while you are continuously seeking approval from those around you. In an effort to appear cool, many men turn to self-deprecating humor. The woman you try so hard to impress is not your employer. She is also not some sort of trophy. Keep your self-esteem high and treat her like an equal with all the respect she deserves. You will never act in a way that compromises your values if you are the man of your ability. Nothing that undermines your self-esteem ought to be supported. You will feel heartbroken and lose confidence if you enter a relationship where your efforts are ignored no matter what you do. Tryhards are undesirable. Number 7. You lose focus when you make an effort to impress ladies. Are you putting in extra effort to attempt to impress ladies? Or have you been working hard to attain your goals and automatically become attractive as a result? Use that drive to push yourself to improve every day. Women will respect and be impressed by your commitment when you effectively manage your time to work hard toward your purpose and your goals. Putting more effort into your dates will not yield the same outcomes as working hard on your ambitions. Women are also observant people. It is in your best advantage to mind your own business and be natural, since they can sense when you are becoming tense or trying too hard to impress them by chatting out loud or offering to pay their bill just because you have money. 6. Your efforts will betray your uncertainty. Have you ever been in a relationship where you had to make an effort to get your girl's attention all the time? It is comparable to a treadmill that you willingly jumped into but found difficult to get off of. It turns into a vicious loop. You first make an impression on her by focusing on her constantly and trying to get her attention. Now you have to go out of your way to win her attention, clinging to her constantly, going with her to every event and gathering, or messaging or calling her constantly. All of this indicates that you are afraid that another man will come along and take your place, so you push for her to acknowledge your existence all the time. Not very good. 5. You'll make her happy at your expense. You kind of expect ladies to go out of their way for you when you strive so hard to impress them. By doing this, you put the onus of your happiness on your partner. You should feel liberated and content when you are in love. Such lofty standards can only make you feel constrained and weighted down. In order to avoid giving women the power to ruin your mood and steal your happiness, you should never try too hard to impress them. Self-sufficient men who don't rely on their partners to make them happy are adored by women. 4. You give off the impression that you lack confidence. When you make an effort to impress women, you unintentionally convey that you are less self-assured. You adjust your behavior to suit the preferences of the woman you wish to impress. When you work hard to win women over, your personality is called into question. You frequently doubt your value and the contribution you make to that connection. You become less confident in yourself as a result. When you allow your feelings and opinions to withdraw into a corner, you experience anxiety. 3. You appear uneasy. Especially on first dates, a guy who likes someone may intentionally act that way. He avoids speaking at all or says too little out of concern that he might say something inappropriate. His actions will demonstrate how uneasy he feels. The problem arises at this point. As you would on any other day, handle your date. This does not imply that you shouldn't make an extra effort. However, if you approach it as if it were just another typical day, you won't need to exercise caution. In other words, it will be simpler for you to be authentic and not put on a show. You can attract a woman in this way by being yourself. Being too stiff or artificial won't help. You are not at a job interview, you are on a date. Relax, and go with the flow. It is simply a date after all. In the future, you will have many more opportunities. 2. You boast about your wealth. You believe that discussing your successful career and casually mentioning popular brands will make an impression on the women you are attempting to attract. Big no. Without a question, males are viewed as providers. They are typically noted for supporting their female partners. Many men strive to appear prosperous, diligent, and able to handle their financial obligations in this area. They make an excessive effort to impress ladies by boasting about their wealth. Despite the enormous pressure that society places on males, it is never appropriate to flaunt your financial success. If you really want to discuss your accomplishments, try to do so in a less arrogant manner. Arrogance does not appeal to women. You abandon your friends and family in number 1. I'm sorry, but you are quite uncool if you are a persistent bailer without a good reason. Sometimes canceling plans with friends is unavoidable and totally okay. Your partner might need you, or you might be physically or emotionally ill. There is no need to justify bailing out your friends and relatives due to an apparent emergency. Making complex plans only to cancel them by text is, however, not impressive. It won't improve your relationship with your partner or your friends and family because you'll probably stop things with them too later. Imagine, on the other hand, giving a woman so much of your time and attention that you abandon your friends and family, but after she has finished taking advantage of you, she friend zones or ghosts you. That scares me. You'll kick yourself for wasting time on a relationship that was never going to last. Women will come and go, but it will be difficult to replace your friends and family. Come to the family dinner the next time. Attend the gathering to which your friend has asked you. Your partner will understand if you apologize. If not, that is a major warning sign. You don't owe anyone anything, so that's one piece of advice. Start dating a woman who makes you feel good about yourself and on your own terms. Anxiety and unappreciated work are lifelong consequences of making an effort to please women. We have now reached the conclusion of the video. Don't use any uncool tactics to try to impress women that will make them throw up. Try to make an impression on women by being impressive yourself. I do hope you liked the video. Please share your ideas in the comments section. Do not forget to subscribe if you liked this video. I appreciate you coming.